As an artist, when you're told what to do, it creates conflicting mindsets in your creativity. And I don't want to be limited to just one specific thing that I do. I want to be able to do several different things. A sign painter sometimes aren't realized as artists. They don't look at it as art, but it really is. I go through a process in my mind of prioritizing copy. I also will use bold colors, what's important, subdued colors for what's not important, and balance and rhythm. There's all sorts of things that go into signs that people don't realize. I'd like to use recycled material as a base to build upon. I just like the looks of old things. Instead of throwing something away, let's figure out how to use it. This will be my first art show ever. The tasting room at Bennett is beautiful, and I will have some aluminum grinds, which is a specialty of mine. My wife is also a painter, and she will have some spectacular pieces. I will have some oil paintings there. Just a big variety of things. I just hope we get good feedback and that the donated piece be successful. My connection really was the fact that growing up, we lived, myself and my stepfather and my mother lived in a van, basically, and we went from logging site to logging site. I just have a real heart for people that have to live on the road, basically, or live in tents, because that's what we had to do. I first knew when I was an artist when I was sitting in a car and waiting for my mom, and I realized clouds were in front of the sun. So that's when I learned how, in my mind, to foreshorten. And I might have been 4 years old, something like that. When I first got out of high school, I went to work in the sawmills, because that's what we all did. And then the market for, this was in the 80s, the market for wood dropped. And so I became a bartender. And all the time, all the while, I was creating art. And then I didn't want to bartend anymore. So I went down to an orchard and asked this guy if he wanted some signs, because he didn't have any signs. And so I bought some brushes and bought some paint. And that was in 1979, was when I painted my first sign. And I've been doing signs ever since. So, Knoxation is all different types of artwork. That's what I want to do in my latter part of my career, is just do what I love, and hopefully I have an audience for that. For 40 years I've done what other people want me to do. I'd just like to do what I want to do for the rest of my life.